Hey everyone, Corey Walen, managing partner, Bridgemark Strategies, firm that's helped thousands of financial advisors objectively explore the broker-dealer and RIA marketplace and help them find the firm with the right combination of feel, fit, and financials for them and their business. Typically, when we start working with advisors, fit, culture, upfront economics, and ongoing economics or net payout are always at the top of list of criteria when finding a new firm. And while advisors normally do a good job of doing a deep dive of the expenses and the offers, very few think about the positive or negative implications downline that a prospective firm has in terms of the future sale of their business. When you sell your business down the road, it's extremely important to understand that the business value is not based off of your top line trailing 12 revenue number. Just like any other business, it's evaluated off of the profitability, the growth of your business, and a lot of other criteria. But in short, the more expenses you have, the lower that your valuation is going to be. So if you're convinced that your next firm is going to be your last, taking into account the firm's expenses and net payout is highly important if you want to maximize the value of your business. I was just talking with a $5 million trailing 12 revenue team that mentioned as part of their due diligence process, on top of finding the right fit and the right culture, they're on the back end of their career and they just wanted to find a firm that's going to allow them to get the maximum enterprise value when they decide to exit the industry. And when I asked them which firms they were exploring and which firms were in the lead, it was clear that they were barking up the wrong tree. A firm of that size, $5 million in trailing 12 production, typically has an enterprise value of close to $24 million if their expenses are in line. And I showed them how that's possible on a spreadsheet. And I've done quite a few videos on how this type of valuation is possible and how you could do your own calculations. The firm that was in the lead was touting that they can get the largest enterprise value in the industry for their advisors when they exit. But showing them simple math, I showed them that it just simply wasn't the case. The firm that they were considering versus some of the other firms that they were considering was about $800,000 more per year to run their business. Some of their outsourced money management was more expensive. Some of the fees were more expensive. The overall payout was lower. And I just educated the advisors that a firm that buys your practice not only buys your expenses, but they also buy your broker-dealer costs, the platform fees, the ticket charges that you incur in your business on an annual basis as well. So when you're having conversations with a potential acquirer and they have $800,000 more per year of cost to incur by buying your business, the enterprise value is going to be significantly lower. But in short, through the math that I showed them, their enterprise value going with that organization went from close to 24 million to around 15.6 million pretty quickly because of those additional costs. Needless to say, the advisors were completely shocked that that number could be so different because they thought that the sale of their practice would just be based off of trailing 12 revenue. So there's so many things to consider when you're aligning with a firm if you want to maximize your enterprise value. The language in your rep agreement. Do you truly own your clients? The ability to have access to an RIA channel. Do you have access to as many buyers can you create as much demand as possible to drive up the business value of your organization? These are all things that can positively or negatively impact the sale price of your business down the road. Make sure you work with an experienced consultant that's going to make sure that you explore all the options, make sure you explore all the potential angles out there for a potential transition and all the implications that can impact the sale of your business to ensure that you don't sell yourself short. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to help out. My contact information is all over my website, www.coreywalen.com, and all over my YouTube and podcast page. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.